Lovely to see you all again. Today we are in, where are we?
We're in the cheeky pub.
Yeah, the cheeky
Quinta de Lago.
Quinta de Lago, I forgot there, you know, it's menopausal memory. So, yes, Leslie and I have just had a lovely little lunch together, and yeah, now we decided we're going to talk about revenge, only because of Shakira's so in the news at the moment.
Shakira.
Well,
Yes,
she's been very naughty, hasn't she?
well, yes. Well, lots of people might not think she's naughty. A lot of people might think, yeah, go girl. But
I think it's a bit public.
yeah, these are our thoughts. These are our thoughts now.
Yeah. Not that
on
it
revenge.
matters, but yeah, revenge is a funny thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So what she's done, I mean, everybody's going to know what she's done. But her boyfriend, I don't think they were married. They're children together. He's obviously gone off with a younger model, don't they? Or yeah. And he was a footballer, wasn't
You're
he?
not bitter.
No. No.
Anyway.
It's all right, I'm a few years on now, I'm not bitter, it's fine. And so she has made a revenge song.
Yeah.
So instead of just singing a song to herself, she's obviously made an actual record.
And released it, and it's like out there.
All about him going off with a younger model, and about something about a car, you know, something about, she said, oh, you've gone from a Ferrari to a whatever car make and model
or something.
Yeah. So he's then got his own back by turning up to football training in the car that she's put in the song.
How funny.
Anyway, this is celebrities are weird,
It
aren't they?
is. But I saw something the other day, a post from someone that we both know, I won't say, on Facebook. And I just thought, well, that is clearly, I'll tell you later, that is clearly aimed at...
Yes, at somebody.
Yeah, and that's like
Yeah.
revenge, having a dick. And you
Yeah.
just think,
Yeah.
oh, come on, we're a bit
Can't be
old, aren't
bothered.
we? A bit old for all that.
I haven't got the energy.
I remember splitting up with one, and years ago, and it wasn't like a revenge thing or anything, but I think obviously people are nosy or just interested in, you know, it's quite nice really that people are that bothered and they want to know. And where you know, suddenly you're posting pictures of you together, and then one of you does something you shouldn't have done. And I know, and I just I didn't write much. All I put was, "Oops, another one bites the dust."
Oh, nice, nice one, nice
know,
quote.
You wouldn't. I think it's all very public, a bit like Adele with all her stuff.
Yeah, with
Blimey,
her
do you not think when she's about 65, 70,
She might regret some of her songs.
she's going to think,
Well, she probably won't, because let's face it, they've made her millions of pounds, so she's not going to regret them
no,
at all.
it's all so public.
Well, it's airing your dirty laundry, isn't it? Publicly. I mean, when I split up from my husband, and he'd been cheating on me, you know, lots of people at the time sort of said to me, I could have got revenge, actually. Quite easily.
Cut all his clothes up, or
but
what's the point?
And it's not me. So a lot of people saying, oh, you know, goading me really. Well, you could do this, you could do that, you know, because it's a stream of things that he did anyway. But do you know what? I think you can act in haste. So when you're feeling anger, you can respond in a way that perhaps you wouldn't when the dust has settled.
Yeah.
And you're
Well, I
feeling
said
better.
to you earlier,
so I'm glad I didn't do anything.
I saw a quote or read something, and it said, anger hides the facts, and I think that's quite true,
very
isn't it?
good.
Because,
Yeah, that is true.
Because when you're all angry, you're all het up, and you're all and you're giving headroom to something that's a bit silly, really.
Yeah. And also,
you know.
I think if you're getting revenge on a boyfriend or a husband or a lover or something, you don't want them to also know that you are upset in a way. The best revenge,
I
isn't
ain't
it?
bothered.
It's like,
I
I'm
ain't
not
bothered.
bothered. All right, whatever, isn't it? So you've cheated on me, then crack
well.
on. Oh well, isn't it?
Oh well.
So I think the best revenge
It's just to be
nothing. Quiet, isn't it? And actually get on with your life, and actually then go on to be successful, or to then find somebody else, and for you to be happy. I think that's the best revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, but you need to be as old and wise as us to know that, and have been round the block 27 times as well.
Yeah,
because
true.
when you're young, you just.
Oh, and I haven't got the energy or the will anymore to bother with any revenge.
I'd rather go to bed and watch the telly with a cup of tea.
I'm there. I get digestive biscuits.
I did
and
get
not worry
my
about it.
revenge on someone once years ago who did. It was a lady. She was a good friend.
Oh,
but
so this
then
wasn't a boyfriend. This was a friend.
She borrowed quite a large amount of money from me, and then she decided not to pay me back because she got with this guy, and he said to her that he didn't want her to pay me back. He wanted
the money.
the money. Yeah,
okay.
it was £10,000.
Nice.
So it was
Oh,
quite a lot.
good God.
So she did. She decided she would. Yeah, when she was in a position to pay it back, she decided not to. So at the time, I just thought, okay. I was very sad and unhappy. I think I was sad. It was the principle of it all, and it was all very. We had
I'd
been
have
very
been
good
sad
friends.
if someone had have paid me 10,000
I know,
back.
but-
I think I'd be using a stronger word than sad. Oh, I was sad.
I think I was hurt more than anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
if it's a friend. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you may know that obviously I've written a few books. So she featured very heavily in my second book.
Oh, did she?
And it, I did assure the.
Oh.
Well, the second book that what I wrote is about my experiences running an escort agency, and she was one of the escorts, but nobody knew. So what I did was I put her in the book without changing her name. or
Nice. So you
anything
named and
about-
shamed her,
I
really?
did. I did. That was my revenge.
That's nice revenge.
About 3 years later, because nobody knew her deep dark secrets, she'd ever worked as a prostitute.
Oh, I love that.
So I put
love
it all
that.
in the book, the location, her name, everything about her, and then I had a copy of the book delivered to her house.
Nice.
Because she thought she was hiding from me. I mean, I found I got someone to find her. Had it delivered to her, and then she rang me up because I put a business card in there. She rang me, and she said, fair enough, I suppose. Thought,
Absolutely. To be fair, I mean, to not pay back £10,000, she got away lightly with just her name being left in a book, Dawn, didn't
But,
she?
but I think she hated the fact that she was so weak, that she was a very needy person, and this guy came along and promised her the world, and of course he let her down.
Don't they all?
But and it didn't last very long. But it was just all it was all a shame.
Yeah, it's very
but
sad.
I felt vindicated after. I thought, revenge is a dish best served cold, and even if
Yeah.
it was 2 or 3 years later, I won.
You did. You did. And you can hold your head up high as well, can't you?
And you were saying something about a fish earlier.
Yeah.
Used as revenge. I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Well, I hear this a lot, actually. That I mean, honestly, as women are terrible, aren't we, at getting revenge? I think women want to get more revenge than men. You know, like if it's the other way round. If
but
it's
more
a woman
of a
cheating,
subtle revenge.
then I don't think men bother, do they, with revenge? But I have heard a few stories where women have sewn a pile of prawns in
like a suit lining.
in the suit lining.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
the smell? And you'd be like,
Yeah,
what is that?
yeah.
Or-
That's
or-
not pleasant,
And
is
I
it?
saw one about someone who the girl moved out the house, and the guy stayed there with his new wife or girlfriend or something, and the ex-wife had put fish or prawns or something inside curtain poles.
Oh, inside the
So,
curtain
in the
poles.
curtain poles. So of course the smell was coming from somewhere, and there was no trace of it. No one could see anything.
Oh, I like
so
that.
all the smell must
Yeah,
have
I
been.
like that.
And you'd be forever wandering around the house going, "What is that?"
Yeah,
and it'd be foul, wouldn't
That
it?
would proper bug you, wouldn't it, for ages? I love that.
I love that, girls. I love that. Prawns, £half a pound of prawns. Just do
I'd
it.
stitch it in there, trouser pocket. And of course, a lot of women cut up clothes. Don't
Oh
they?
yeah, that's boring. That's
So
old
yeah,
hat now, isn't it?
cutting up their clothes and stuff.
And I do know someone who actually did this. Now, how he managed it, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I do know that he did this. We had some friends who, one guy, he didn't pay his bills. He didn't pay what he was due after some work.
see,
and
money
stuff.
again.
Yeah,
Money
it is.
money.
I think money's a big one. So, our friend knew when these other people were going on holiday, and the house would be empty. And this was about 25 years ago. So, yeah. But somehow he managed to get into this house of these people who'd not paid their bill, and he put cress seeds everywhere, and all their carpets, literally all up the stairs.
Were they away
the
or
hall-
something?
Yeah, they were away on holiday, and he managed to get into the house. I don't know how he did it, but he did get into the house. He might have broken in or something, and I know it's very naughty, but he put cress seeds in, and then he turned the taps on, and he watered everything. So of course there was loads of water.
They came home,
but
so-
no cress growing in every bit of
Crest carpet.
Can you imagine?
Well, it's all right if you like cress, isn't it?
Can you
If you like cress,
Can
that's
you
all right.
imagine? Can you imagine what a twat you would be if you phoned the police and said, "Oh, someone's..." Can you imagine what the police would
Yeah,
do?
I've got a
It's
load of
so
cress
funny.
Because actually talking about the police, they must get asked quite a lot to go and sort
Oh, revenge
issues
type
like
things,
this
so,
out,
yeah.
mustn't they?
Between neighbours or lovers or whatever.
Because I love watching that programme. I haven't seen it for a while when I was in the UK, like, you know, Neighbours from Hell and stuff like that. And you'd watch that, and they were all getting revenge
Some
on
of the
each
things
other.
they do to
Some
each
of the things they
I couldn't be
do.
bothered. I'm back to my cup of tea in the telly.
I know, I'm the same. I can't, honestly, because I did have a lot of people say to me, you know, that there was certain things that I could have done.
Would it make you feel any better though? Not really.
No,
No.
not at all. It absolutely wouldn't. And because the other women that were involved also were married, had partners. So a lot of people said to me, "Why don't you let their
No,
partners
why-
know?"
why
But
hurt them as well?
Why hurt another family? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, there's no point, is there? There's no
Yeah.
point. They knew they've done wrong, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't even dream of it. But so it's funny. No, I haven't got the energy and I can't be bothered. But that's
No.
because I'm enjoying myself, my life too much to
We're
worry
all
about
right,
it.
aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're too lazy, really.
But if you do have any great revenge stories,
we'd like to know, just in case for the future. Not
yeah,
Rod and I
any
haven't got the energy
tips
for any
just
kind
in
of
case.
revenge.
No.
I do. If he's been horrible to me, this is the worst thing I ever do to him. If he's been horrible to me, and you know, he's not really horrible to me.
If he just annoys you,
yeah, if
then.
he annoys me or anything like that. Sometimes in the evening, I'll go and get in the bath, and he says, "Oh, leave the water in for me."
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
Oh God.
And if he's annoyed me that day, I have a little pee in the bath, and I go, "All right,
Oh.
love, your turn."
Oh, do you know what I thought you were going to say? Because you know we've had this conversation about what you've used your toothbrush for.
Oh no! Use that. No, I have.
Oh,
I have.
I'm just going to
cleaned-
use Rod's toothbrush.
No, I've cleaned the loo with his toothbrush before when he's annoyed me.
Oh,
I
God.
know. And then I feel bad when I see him cleaning his teeth.
Oh,
but not much.
You see, I don't know. I've been too nice all my
Would you
life.
not ever
'cause
do
I-
that?
No,
But
I
that
don't
just
even
gives
think
me
about doing
like
that.
a really lovely smug feeling of satisfaction.
Brilliant. If it makes you feel better, Dawn.
And then I feel guilty
then
and I
do
go
it.
make him a cake or something. Yeah, but I like the pee in the bath one.
Peeing in the bath.
And he says,
So when he steps in the bath and he's going, "Oh, this is lovely. I'm having a lovely soak, love.
I know,
Are you there chuckling away?"
And I
like
say,
that?
"I put some special bath salts in for you,
Oh.
darling." Yeah. And I feel all glowy and warm inside.
If he's annoyed you, I'm going to have to take some tips because, mind you, no one's pissed me off lately, so it's fine. I've not needed to get any revenge on
Depends if
anybody.
I've been taking the happy pills or not.
So that we could end on that note. Everybody just carry on taking happy
pills, and
pills.
then you won't need to pee in the bath.
You haven't got to worry about
Yeah.
it.
All right then. Well, it's been lovely to talk to you again from not quite so sunny, but it's a lovely warm day. It's really nice. We're sitting outside having some lunch.
Yeah.
At
And
the
it
end
is
of
January.
It's
We are
gorgeous and
sat
gorgeous.
outside. Yeah. Yeah,
and we
lovely.
like this place. We'll come back.
I like it here a lot.
Yeah.
I have some